Hey, I'm Jonathan with Acoustic Sounds in Salina, Kansas, and today we're going to be going over the new releases for May 30th, 2025. On Tuesday, we released a video, the first in a multi-part series, where Chad shares his experience from his trip to Jamaica, where he celebrated Bob Marley's 80th birthday with the Marley family. And make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the stories to come. Also this week, from the tracking angle, a review by Dylan Peggin was done for the Analogue Productions Jethro Tull Benefit, giving it a 9 for music and a 10 for sound. Analogue Productions' successful attempt to produce this album's ultimate pressing makes worthwhile revisiting of Jethro Tull's most underrated albums. The link to the full review will be available in the description below if you're interested in checking that out. New this week from Impex, a stereo SACD of the Get Scoberto self-titled album. And this has 2 versions available on one disc, the first being a digital restoration from Plangent Process's Jamie Howard, and the second is an analog to DSD cut from the original tape by Bernie Grundman. And for Mobile Fidelity, a hybrid stereo SACD of Bill Withers' Still Bill, and this is a limited numbered edition. New from the Deutsche Grammophon Original Source series, Herbert von Karajan conducting the Berliner Philharmoniker, Verdi, Messe der Requiem, Abato conducting the Boston Symphony Orchestra, Debussy and Ravel, and Seiji Ozawa conducting the Boston Symphony Orchestra, Berlioz' Symphonie Fantastique. And all 3 of these titles are 100% all analog remastered from the original 4-track recordings at Emil Berliner Studios, and are 180-gram double albums pressed at Optimal in Germany. New from the Craft Recordings OJC series, Thelonious Monk, Thelonious himself. This is an all-analog cut from the original master tapes by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio and is pressed on 180-gram vinyl at RTI. Back in stock this week from Analogue Productions, Masterpieces by Duke Ellington. This is the mono cut, a 2LP 180-gram 45 RPM pressing, mastered by Ryan K. Smith at Sterling from the original tapes. And from the Philips Acoustic Sound series, Nina Simone, I Put a Spell on You. And this was mastered from the original master tapes by Ryan K. Smith at Sterling and pressed at Quality Record Pressings. Up for pre-order, shipping next week on June 6th from Analogue Productions, the last Steely Dan title in the UHQR series, The Royal Scam. And this is mastered by Bernie Grundman from the original analog master tape and is a 45 RPM double album pressed on 200-gram Clarity vinyl at Quality Record Pressings, and will be a limited numbered edition of 20,000. And there will be an SACD of this title with an arrival date yet to be determined. Shipping June 13th from the Analogue Productions Atlantic 75 series, Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly, mastered by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio from the original master tapes. Ray Charles, The Genius of Ray Charles, mastered by Chris Bellman from the original analog master tapes. And John Coltrane, Coltrane Jazz, and this is mastered by Ryan K. Smith at Sterling from the original master tapes. And all 3 of these titles are double albums at 45 RPM, are 180-gram pressings, pressed at Quality Record Pressings, and will have SACDs available at an arrival date yet to be determined. Coming August 22nd from Craft Recordings, Miles Davis, Miles 55, The Prestige Recordings, and it will feature 16 tracks remastered from the original analog tapes by Paul Blakemore, and the lacquers will be cut by Kevin Gray. And then from Mobile Fidelity with an arrival date yet to be announced, Miles Davis, Agartha, a limited numbered edition, mastered from the original 1/4-inch 15 IPS analog tape to DSD 256 to analog console to lathe. Other titles in this week from Columbia, Miley Cyrus, Something Beautiful. From Concord, Matt Berninger, Get Sunk. From Def Jam, a 20th anniversary edition of Mariah Carey's The Emancipation of Mimi. From Deco Music, the Ken Sirio Quartet, Brooklyn Oasis. From Grateful Dead Productions, Grateful Dead, The Music Never Stopped. From Hollywood Records, Grace Potter, Medicine. From MPS, the Oscar Peterson Trio, Mellow Mood, exclusively for My Friends, Volume 5. From Omnivore, Vince Guaraldi, Oh Good Grief, on yellow vinyl. From Parlophone, a 2023 remaster of Pet Shop Boys' discography, the complete singles collection, on transparent blue vinyl. From Rhino, various artists, Eyes Wide Shut soundtrack on misty green vinyl. And Ry Cooter, Paris, Texas soundtrack, a limited 40th anniversary edition on opaque red vinyl. From Super Ego Records, Amy Mann, Lost in Space, a splatter vinyl edition in a glow-in-the-dark jacket. And from Tiptoe Tiger Music, Watch House, Rituals. Well, that's going to wrap up the new releases this week at Acoustic Sounds for May 30th, 2025. As always, everything you saw in the video today will be available on our website via links in the description below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, the email newsletter in the footer of our website, and follow us on any social media platforms you use. We'll see you next week.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.